All right. So welcome back to the MyProfsr Masterclass. It's good to see you all back again. Now, so as you all know, this masterclass is sponsored by the MyProfsr Institute, and we would like to thank the MyProfsr for sponsoring this class for all of us. So as you all know, currently we are all undergoing the pandemic of the coronavirus. So this is just a global gesture from MyProfsr to bring all of us together to get together and enhance our learning globally. So thank you so much, MyProfsr. And so I hope you're all staying safe. And since the lockdown is still continuing, so please be safe and still follow all the rules that has been given to us in terms of our social distancing, in terms of keeping clean. Don't forget, you need to wash your hands often and keep a distance between each other. You know, like I said previously, you all are still very young, but for your old one, like some of you have grandparents living together, right? So for them, their immunity level is low, and you need to keep safe for them because you might not get it, but they can get infected. So please take care and use sanitizers often. And since you all have raised your hand, I would like to thank you all very much. And thank you for coming back. It's really good to see you all again. And yes. All right. So let's get started, okay? Fire Tablet, it's good to see you again. Okay. So okay, I hope you all still can see me. So last week we learned probability, and this week we will be learning on algebra, okay? So what is algebra? Now, I'm going to be writing here, okay? Algebra. Now, what is algebra? All right, let me start. Okay, so algebra example, we have an equation, a number form, okay? You can hear and see me. Thank you. Okay. I hope you said you can hear and see me, not can't. So now I'm going to give you an example. Now there is an number here in the square, and I say plus with 2, this is going to be equal to 5, right? Now, we all know how many plus 2 is equal to 5. What is same here? Are you all telling me you can see me or cannot see me? Yes, thank you. So 3, I hope you all can see me. Please let me know on the chat if you can see me. Can, all right, thank you very much. So we all know 3 plus 2 equals to 5, correct? And these are the terms of numbers, correct? Now, if we don't know and we want to find the number, that's why algebra comes in. It's actually like puzzles, for puzzles, you know? Like we have something that we need to find and we know what it's going to equal to. So that one, we usually name it. Yes, x plus 2, we put it as in terms of x because plus 2 equals to 5. Now, what is this x? What do we call this x here? This is going to be a variable here, correct or not? You can call it a variable, and also it's known as the unknown. We also call it as the unknown in algebra. All right, now why do we need to have all these x? Sometimes you see y, sometimes you see a, sometimes you see b. Why do we need all this? Because if we don't know that thing and we want to find it, we are going to be okay, very good. Yes, it is the unknown. Yes, that is also known as the unknown. You are absolutely right, like I mentioned here, okay? So if we want to find it is the unknown, it's easy to classify it as in X or Y like this, instead of representing it in another shape, for example. All right, so let's move on. Continue. Okay, now let me say, for example, let's look at this a complicated, a long word. Okay, example, I say your friend had a few what chocolates with him. Okay, your friend had a few chocolates with him, and A came across okay, so A came across and took away, sorry, I wrongly clicked that, that's not, so took away 5 of his chocolates. So your friend had a few chocolates, A came across and took away 5 of his chocolates, and then he had just 7 chocolates left. Now, how many chocolates did your friend have before A came across? Now, how are you going to put it in this? If you see this whole expression, there are so many words here. We can use with algebra, it's, you can use simple expression. So I know that A had a few, right? But did they tell me how much? No, I was not told. So I can use that, the unknown, to label it using the variable X, okay? So X, and I know how many did he took away? 5. So X amount, I'm going to minus 5. And how much did I have before? After that, I had 7. So find X. Now, I'm not asking you all to find the answer, but thank you very much. I'm just giving an example that using algebra, we can classify things really simply instead of complicatedly, okay? So instead of seeing a long line of words and sentences here, we can just use simple expressions. Now, okay, I'm sure you all. Now, let's go through a little bit on simplifying. Yes, algebraic expressions, example, I'm sure you all know, like when it comes to algebra, how we write it. Now, example, if I want to say 4 times x, how do we write it? Sorry, I think my x should be better represented like this. So when we say 4x, it means 4 times x, correct? And 4xy means 4 times x and times y, correct? So this kind of a form is a simpler way for you to understand. So when you write it, you don't need to write 4 times a particular x or 4 times a particular y. Okay, and then you also come across like x plus 3. This is algebraic notations. X plus 3 means what? It means x plus 3. So 3 is more than x, correct or not? So more, let's, yes, okay, I think there's a new person joined. Let's continue. Now, and the same goes on with 4, 5. What? In a simple expression is really simple for us to see like x plus 3 or 4x plus 3 or something like that. But what about in fractions? How am I going to simplify, for example, how am I going to simplify x plus 3 over 2x plus 6, for example? I'm telling you to simplify. This one we are doing simplifying the algebraic fractions. Okay, how are we going to simplify this? Before we move on, tell me, x plus 3 and 2x plus 6. Who can tell me how do you simplify this? It's really simple, right? Because x plus 3 and 2x plus 3, you can factor it. So the factor is 2 and 6. 2x plus 3. Can you see this or not? So you're going to cut this, you get 1 over 2. This is how you simplify fractions, all right? Now let's move on to something a little more complicated. Now, who can try and do for me this one? 4x squared before I move on, plus 2xy over 6x plus 3y. Who can tell me what is the simplified version of this? Tell me in the chat. Hit me up on the chat. Fire tablet. You can't see the chat. The chat should be on your, below you, the bar there, on your screen. Can you see chat there? How are we going to simplify? 2x, yeah, 2x over 2x plus y, correct? Because can you see 4 and 2, you can take out the 2 here, and there's an x square here, so you can take it out, over, I hope you all have found your chat box, 2x plus 3, sorry, there's no 3y, 2 plus 2x plus y, because it is 3y here, right? So you took out the 3. All right, so you can simplify this to become, wait, just give me a second. Let me check the chat box. I saw a few of you were. Okay, what is it that you didn't get? Now, we are doing what again, students? We are doing simplifying fractions, right? So how are we going to simplify? You need to know to factor. Factor, as in 2 times 2, I'm taking out the factor, because when 2 times 2 here, I will get 4x squared, correct? 2x times 2x, I'm going to get 4x squared. So let me just re-explain to those of you who didn't get it. And then 4 and 2 here. So 2 times 2x times y, I will get 2xy. So I'm taking out what? I'm taking out the factor. Yes, 2 over 3, correct. 2 over 3x, very good. When we simplify, we will get 2 over 3x. Okay, so for those of you who didn't get me, what are we doing? We are taking out the factor. What is factor? What times what? To simplify it. Like here 6, I can take out 3, because 3 times 2x, I get 6x back, correct? And 3y here, I'm taking out 3 times y, I get 3y. Okay, that is a little bit for the introductions. Anyone need to ask me any questions? Please hit me up now on the chat box. I'm allowing a few excuse me, a few minutes to ask me anything. Anybody want to ask me anything before we continue with more? You can ask me while I'm writing the question. Okay, now let's try something with an equation. Okay, now 2x minus 8 plus 9x equals 6x minus 38. The thing is, you need to find x and simplify. Now have a look at the question while I'm going to check the chat box. What do you not understand here? What do you didn't understand? We are taking out the factor to simplify the algebraic equation. What is it that you didn't understand? You told me the answer 2 over 3, I think. Now, what are we doing here? I'm going to give you an algebraic expression, and we are going to simplify it to find the x. We are going to look for the x. Okay? Do you all understand me so far? So I don't quite understand what you don't understand exactly. Okay, thank you. All right. I think you didn't understand what I said here, is it? Okay. Now, come. So let's simplify. All right. So for those of you who don't understand, I hope you are on this level, okay, to be able to understand it, because we are doing algebra. So come. How are we going to simplify it? X means the unknown. Like I have mentioned in the start, x means the unknown number. Can you see is the unknown number? So to those of you who don't understand, this number is unknown. That's why I'm going to find it. Okay, it's the unknown number here. Now, come, let's continue here. I want to simplify this equation. I want to find x. That is the question. My first step is going to be to simplify this equation. How am I going to simplify this equation? I'm going to add or minus where I can do it. Now, if you all look here in this equation, 2x and 9x. Can I add it up together? What am I going to get? I am going to get 11x. I hope you all are able to understand here. And here the 8 is just going to remain the 8, correct? Equals 6x minus 38. Now, we can simplify further. How are we going to simplify further? Come on, tell me. Work along with me in the chat box. So, I can see now I have 2x, an x, a number, and number. What am I going to do now? I am going to rearrange all my x, okay, and all my y. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, I want to make this to 0. I want to get rid of something. So what can I do? How am I going to get rid of the x? Who can tell me? Tell me, come on, try. Try and tell me what will my x be now? I want to take away this x. I'm going to minus it. So what am I going to do? So 11x I have, right, which I have here. I'm going to bring it over to here. It's going to be, yes, minus 6x. Okay, students? So I'm bringing it here to be front. What am I doing here? I am grouping the same, apple with apple. So x with x and numbers with numbers. So numbers as in negative 38, and here when I bring it to this side, negative is going to become positive 8. Yes, so what am I doing? I'm grouping all my apples, all my x and x together, and all my orange and orange together. Okay, so 11 minus x, what am I going to get? Tell me, students, what are you going to get? What answer are you going to get here? 11 minus 6 is 5x, correct? Now, negative 38 plus 8. Who can tell me the answer? Tell me the answer. What is the answer? Let me check the chat box if any of you are responding. Yes, thank you. We get 30. Okay, we get negative 30. Now, what are we going to do? Because what was the question? We were going to find x. Am I correct? All right, so how are we going to find x right now? X will be equals negative 30. Now, your 5, you are going to bring it here. When you bring it to your right-hand side, you are going to divide with 5. And what is your x? Now, tell me, students, tell me what is your x? Since negative 30 divided by 5, what are you going to get? Hit me up in the chat box. Come on. Very good. Negative 6. Okay, now let's continue. Yes, very good. You got it now. I hope you all understand. Now, before I proceed further, students, I would like to ask you all, is there anything that you do not understand with the earlier question? Please ask me. Yes, the answer is negative 6. Thank you, everyone. Please ask me now. I'm going to allow you a few seconds, sorry, not questions, before I move on to another questions. So tell me. No? Anything? Come on, 5 more seconds. Ask me. Hit me up on the chat box. No? Okay, very good. To those of you who don't really know, right, students, can you all please do me a favor before we continue the next question? Yes, Divjot, before you continue. Students, before we continue, can you all do me a favor? Please write down what year are you in your chat box. Faster, we want to know. We want to know, because if you are, yeah, everyone write down what year are you in before we continue, because we want to know, are you joining? Yeah, some of you are quite young, so write down the year so that we know what year is joining and what for future, so that you know. So many of you are in year 5, year 6. Okay, some more? Continue. I got year 4, I got year 6. Fire tablet, yes, you are in year 4. Okay, very good. You are able to catch up. Well done. Some more rest of you, so all 5, 6, 5, 6. You still can't see the people's chats. Okay, to this particular student, can you go to your toolbar at the down there? You can see chats. But how can you see the chats? How can you not see the chats when you are typing in the chat box to me? Now that's a very good question. You are typing in the chat box to me, and how can you not see? All right. So many of you are still very young. That's why you are not able to understand me. It's totally fine, students, since you are still in year 5 and we have a few year 7. Come, never mind. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Now, so far, are you all able to? All right, never mind. We will get back to you on how to see the chat of the others later, okay? Now let's continue. I said you had to write what year are you in your chat box. That's what I said, which you all have already done. Very good. The reason I'm asking you all to write what year you are in your chat box is because I want to know what year you are in. If I do too complicated questions like Divjot, he kept telling me, I can't understand because he's in year 5, Divjot, right? There's one student. So you are in year 5, yeah. So that's why I want to know what level you are in so that if I will do based on the majority, okay? So let's do something more simpler. Now, since many of you are still very young, so let me do something simpler. Guys, just give me a few seconds. Hold on. I think just give me 1 second, 1 minute, please. Something went wrong with my screen. Students, I'm right here. Just give me 1 second. Let me adjust my screen. Wait. Okay, I think it's better now. All right, so let's continue. So I'm going to do something a little more basic that is going to be matching to all of your levels, all right? So instead of doing, yeah, come. Now let's try this one. Tell me, negative 6x plus 2 equals to 10. All right, let's start something simpler because when I go two at once, I don't think some of you can catch up. What went off? I'm right here. Can you all see me? Is my camera on? Okay, come back here, students. Let's do this. Negative 6x plus 2. All right, thank you, equals to 10. Now, I can see you. Yeah, thank you. Now, come, let's do simplify and find x. What are we doing here, students? We are going to find x. Let's find x. Who can tell me what is my next step? Not the answer yet. The next step. Who can tell me what is the next step? The next step is going to be grouping together. Remember apple, apple, orange, orange? The same with the same. How am I going to group together? So what will be my next step? Tell me, students. Come on. Tell me on the chat. Yes. So, negative 6x and where? Why don't you get my way? We are trying to group. Yes, we are trying to group, bring together. Remember, I want to solve to find x. So 10, I'm going to bring this one. Why am I going to bring this number to the back here? Who can tell me? Okay, I'm going to go a little slow because some of you are still very young. Okay, now, so 10 is a number with no x or y on it, and 2 is also a number. So remember I said we need to group together. Thank you. Yes. Not because of it's the biggest, it's not because it's the biggest, it's because it's number and number. You see number 2 and number 10, it's both number. If I'm showing you like this, if for example the 10 had an X at the back, yeah, if the 10 had an X at the back, then I will tell you we should group 6X and 10 together, because both of them are the same. They both have the unknown X at the back of them. Okay, now since 2 is just a purely coefficient, it's just a number, and 10 is also just a number, so what are we going to do? We are going to group them together. So now becomes 10 minus 2, and negative 6x equals to 10 minus 2. What is 10 minus 2? We all know 10 minus 2 is going to be 8, correct? So let me erase here. Yes, thank you. So negative 6x. So now we are left with x again when we come here, because students, what am I doing? I'm finding the value of x. So 8 over 6. Now, who can tell me what is my x? Negative 8 over 6. Hit me up in the chat box. What is my x going to be? Can you simplify it or not? Come on, tell me, Fire Tablet. Can my expression be simplified or not? Can my expression be simplified or not? How you got negative 14? I am dividing. Here. Negative 8 divide 6. Negative 6. So the whole expressions become negative. Can I simplify this fraction? It's a fraction here. Can I simplify the fraction 8 over 6 or no? 8 divided by 6. Yes, and what is my simplification if yes means? Can I simplify this or not? How am I going to simplify my fraction? Okay. Guys, this is purely mathematics. Okay, never mind. No dividing by 2, you can simplify. Is there any main common which is going to be 2, right? Give me a second. Guys, do y'all understand me till here or not? What are we doing? Okay, I'm going to explain to you all. I'm going to explain to you all why I did divide. To those of you who don't know, maybe divide is because it's 6 times x, right? So when I bring it here, I'm breaking it up. It's not negative 6 plus x. That is different. Then I can plus 8 here. Okay, now you can hear and see me okay. Now, so negative 8 over 6, again, what is your answer? Come on, move on. Why did you raise your hand, Fire Tablet? Okay. You all are there, you can see me. Let's continue. Come on, tell me the answer, come. Don't raise your hands, tell me 8 over 6, can I simplify it or not? Yes, so tell me what is it? 4 over? Okay, not 43 to those of you. Okay, never mind. I'm going to do something simpler to y'all. Wait, can y'all see me or not? Sorry, I think I wrongly offed it. Wait. Okay, now let's continue. Anyone want to ask me any questions for this? Can we go to do in a simple, that is a simple equation. Let's try and do, how are we going to use solving this linear equation in the form of a graph. All right, now, you know, graph, we have both x-axis and y-axis, right? Now let me ask you to solve and find. Okay, I don't know what is going on. Now stop the, let's focus on the screen here. Come, example, we have y equals to 2x plus 1. I want to ask you to solve for the x and the y using a graphical method. And we have two equations here, two linear equations here, okay, which is y going to be equals to, maybe I can say, a negative x minus 3. Now, 3. Now, 3 divided by 2 is 2x. 2 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 How are we going to solve these two equations using a graph? Now, you all know when we use the graph, we are going to say, when we use graph, we can find the x, we can find the y, we can also find the gradient. Yeah, so y equals to mx plus c. Now, before we start the graph questions, tell me, who can tell me what is the m and what is the c? What is the m? Come. Students, m is standing for what? Who can tell me what is the m? When I find the value of the m, meaning I'm finding the value of the what? Students? No, I'm not finding the value of the x, but I'm finding the value of the, hit me up, come on. No, 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 no. M, yes, what is the value of the m? The m stands for what? The m stands for what? Stands for the gradient. What is the gradient? Gradient is the slope of the line. Okay? Now, a gradient is the slope of the line. All right? How steep it is. And the x is the x-intercept, y is the y, and c is the coefficient. Now, let me do a simple one by telling you a simple expression. Example, in this expression, y equals to 2x plus 1. Who can tell me in this equation what is the gradient? Who can tell me? In this equation that I written, what is the gradient? How are we going to see what is the gradient? We are going to rearrange it in the same way. It's already arranged for us in this form. So y remains our y, 2 is our m, x is our x, okay, and plus 1 is our c. So what is our gradient? Our gradient is the m, and our m is number 2. All right? Now, let's find these values using a graph. I'm going to do a very simple one with you all. Okay? Now, when we want to find the value on the graph, we need to find what is the x-intercept and what is the y-intercept. Students, focus here, okay? So I am going to put it here in an example, in an x. Your chat is not disabled, you are chatting. How can your chat be disabled? Now, okay. So we say, for example, x and y. Okay, come back here, students. Okay. Now it's working, very good. All right, so x and y, we want to find the intercept. That means we have to substitute a certain value. Now, like I say, if I'm finding, for example, say, when x equals to 0. Now, let me try, since this one. Let's say I'm going to give the value -3, -2, -1, for example, 0, because I want to have two axes, okay, 1 and 2. Now, who can tell me that when my x is equals to -3, how much is y? When x is equals. So Divjot, since you have done your algebra, tell me when x equals to -3, what is y? Use your way and tell me the answer. When x is equals to -3, what is y? It's the same way, whatever way you're using. This is the basic way because some of you are very young. So, what is -3? What is your y? Who can tell me? Fire tablet, are you there? So what are we? Yes. Come, let's substitute this. Students, no one is being rude here. Chill, okay? Relax. There are many ways to learn mathematics. Maybe you didn't get one way, there's another way. This is a very basic way that we used, okay, to learn. I don't know what way your teacher teach you. If I'm not wrong, maybe your teacher used the is it minus from each side. That is a more confusing way, where like I minus 6 from both sides and then I get. This is the more simpler way. Like that's not when I did the equation, I just shifted instead of minusing both sides. I think you're trying to tell me where instead of minusing the x6, that's not, you are minusing on both sides. So never mind, let's learn the new way, okay? So who can tell me when my x is negative 3, what is my y? Very simple. I have the equation here. What am I going to do? I'm just going to substitute in the value. Plus 1. What is the answer? So my y is going to be equal to what? Come on, tell me. It's really simple this way. Come on, students, tell me. What is my value here? Come on, who can tell me? Yeah, tell me. Sure, sure. I will go with you. Don't worry. Don't struggle. Relax. Whoever who is struggling, relax. Now, if you are struggling, you're not listening to me, you are chatting there. Can you tell me what is 2? What is my value of y? So it's very simple. 2 times negative 3 is what? What is 2 times negative 3? 5, right? Negative 5, correct? Plus 1. I'm going to go slowly with you all because you all are still, some of you are young. So negative 5, sorry, negative 6. So 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 1, what do I get? Negative 5, correct? Do you all get the negative 5 part? Tell me. Do you all get how I got negative 5 here? Tell me. Come on, tell me. Yeah, thank you. Now, can I ask you to please tell me if my x is negative 2? I'm going to do one more together with you all, then you'll help me to complete, okay? We will do it together. I know you all can understand. Yes, so come, let's write the equation down again. So y equals to 2x, right? Plus 1. Now, when my x was negative 3, I got my y negative 5, correct? Now, what if my x is negative 2? So, my y going to be equal to what? So, 2, come, negative 2 plus 1. What is my answer? Tell me the answer, students. Hit me up with the answer. So 2 times negative 2. Yes. So I don't quite, guys, can you all come here and concentrate on the class today? Concentrate on the class. So come, look here. Yes, concentrate. It's totally fine. You are a girl or boy. I don't care. I'm a girl. You are a boy. We are all together in the class. Okay, come. So y equals, so 2 times negative 2, what can you tell me? It's okay, you are a girl, I'm a boy. Like I said, that's not important. We are all the same. So 2 times negative 2, what is the answer? Well done, you get negative 4. So y equals to, because there's a negative here, right? So negative 4 plus 1, what do you get, students? Negative 4 plus 1, what is your answer? Negative 3. Now, I'm going to ask you all again. Yes, negative 3. I'm going to ask you all again, is there any questions based on now, this part 1 and part 2 that we are doing? Do you still have any confusion on how to get the values? Very good. So if you don't, can you all do me a favor? Let's work along together. Hit me up on the chat, okay? Now tell me, I have done for you all. See, I've helped you all to do this one part and one part. Second part. Can, yes. Okay, so do for me, when x is negative 1, what is my y? Tell me in the chat. I'm waiting. Come on. Come on. I know you all can do it. Doesn't matter new way, old way. There are many ways to learn. Come. And if you're struggling, don't worry. Okay? Take it slow. I will go through with you again. Don't worry. Now, tell me when x is negative 1, what is your y? Come on. Do it the same way like I did. Substitute it and count one by one. Tell me when my x is negative 1, what do I get? Now. Okay, can I? Yes, you get negative 1. Okay, students, wait, hold on. I'm going to erase this part. Okay, I do get, like I said, Now I'm going to show again. I'm going to show again how to calculate. Is that okay? Ready? Are you all ready to redo again? Okay, come. Let's redo again. Never mind, maybe one way we didn't understand, we are going to try. Yes, you understand. Then tell me the answer. You told me the wrong answer. Tell me the answer. For x is what? Very easy. Substitute into this equation. Y equals to 2x plus 1. Negative 1, correct. Do you get it? To all those of you who didn't get it, do you get it there? If no, ask me. I am here, right here, waiting for questions. Ask me. Okay, now tell me, when my x is 0, it's really easy. Substitute it in the x. Yeah, try again. Try again. Come, let's try again. Y equals to 2, right? In the part of the x here, I'm going to substitute the value. Okay? Which is going to be 0 now plus 1. Now, y equals 2 times 0. What do I get? Students, tell me 2 times 0. What do I get? Now, don't tell me you don't know how to do this, or it's an old way or new way. 2 times 0, what do I get? Yes, thank you. So this is super easy. Times 1, and what do I get? My y equals to 1. So simple. Can you try for me? When my x is 1, what is my y? Very good, Fire Tablet. Well done, well done. Come on, you all are getting there. So tell me the answer for this part. When my x is 1. Come on, substitute the same way. I hope you all have a paper and pen. It's okay, we'll go slow, okay? I'm waiting, okay? Just tell me up in the chat when you're done. When my x is 1, what is my y? Well done. Yes. Yes, did everybody get a 1 here? Sorry, no, when my x is 1, not 0. I'm doing 1. No, 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 students. We are doing here. We are doing this part. When my x is 1, what is my y? X is 1, what is my y? Okay. No problem. Let's do it again. Students, please concentrate here. I'm going to show you all again. We will talk about games later. Please look here. This is really important. Okay, it's really simple. We are given an equation. Okay, we are given an equation, and what is the equation given to us? I'm going to erase all of this here. Yes, focus everybody. Thank you. We are given the equation. We need to find the values. Equation is given. So what we do, we are doing a substituting. Substituting the value into the equation. Now, my equation is y equals to 2x plus 1, correct? Now, what is my x value? Yes, please focus, students. Don't talk about games here, okay? You all need to focus. Those who are not focusing, you all are interrupting everyone else. Interruption, we will block the students from the class. So please focus, all right? Let's study. Because there's so much of interruption, everyone is looking at the chat box and no one is focusing. So come back here. I'm going to explain to you all again in a very, very simple term. We are given an equation, we need to find the value. I have the value of x here, which is equals to 1, right? And I need to find my y value. I need to find my y value. How am I going to find it? It's really simple. To those of you who don't get it, please look here now on your screen. I am given number 2, 2x. So 2 I'm going to write down. In the place of the x, I'm going to substitute 1. Yes. Okay, I'm going to substitute 1 because my x is 1. So plus 1. Now, anyone can do this calculation for me. It's really simple. To those of you, yes, thank you. You should get 3 because 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. Can you all see when you all focus, everyone can understand? So this is a learning class. We will talk about learning, not any other thing, okay? So yes, see, Divjot got it finally. No focus. Focus is really simple. I told you. I'm going to start from basic. Very good. So you get 3. Now, since everyone got it in the same way, using the same substitution like I did here to substitute 1, you are going to find for me the value when my x is 2. Do it for me the same way and tell me what is the answer. What did you get? Thank you. No. What did you get? Students, I don't think you all listened and I don't think you all actually 5. Very good. We should get 5. Yes, everyone getting 5? I told you substitute the same way. Now, because some of you didn't get, I'm going to redo with you both. So, I am going to substitute y equals to 2x plus 1, correct? So, in the place of my x, I'm going to substitute 2. Well done. Well done to those of you who is getting it right. So, 2 plus 1. Now, 2 times 2 is 4, right? 4 plus 1, which is going to be equals to 5. Well done. Can you all see when you all focus, everyone gets it? So no interruptions, okay? Those who interrupt will be blocked. Now, this is done for this one equation. We are going to continue with the other equation. We were given 2 equations, right? Sure, don't worry. All right, I will. Now, my other equations that I wrote earlier was negative x minus 3. Come, students, no distractions. Who distracting the class is going to be blocked. Now tell me, again, X, Y. We are going to do until here today. Come, let me make sure you all understand here. So, since we have negative 3, let's start with negative 4. Sorry, my pen froze. Negative 3, negative 2. So I'm going like pick a certain value and start from there, okay? And then I have 0 and I have 1. Now, using the same way, like I said, we are given the equation, okay? We are going to substitute into the equation. Tell me what is the value when my x is negative 4? What is the value of my y? You all did the same way that you did 5. That's all. The same way. Tell me. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. It was a typing error. It's supposed to be negative 1. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no, don't get worried. Nothing to worry here. Really simple. Relax. Chill. We are learning. Learning must be fun. Okay? Students who is talking about games, I'm going to delete. I'm going to block you all. No talking about games in the chat box. Yes, thank you. Now it's fun, right? Because you all are focusing. Yes, I'm going to delete those. I'm going to block who are speaking about games. We have told you strictly no games. No games, you are disrupting the class. Very good to all of you. This is fun, really. So don't be worried, okay? Nothing to be worried about. It's learning. Learning is supposed to be complicated and fun. So tell me, when my x is negative 4, what is my y? Come on, you all can do it. I believe in you all. So tell me. I believe in you. That's why I'm letting you do it. I'm letting you all do it. Hit me up in the chat box. Tell me. Same way we did the substitution. Substitute. Okay. Now, come on. Who else? I got one answer already. Who else? Who else can tell me what is the answer? No, it's not negative 4. Okay. Come. So I'm going to try 1 and then you all take from there. Okay. So y equals to. Now, my equation is negative x, negative 3. You can see on the screen, right? Now, in my negative x, I am going to replace negative. Since my x is already negative and I got a negative 4, so it's going to be negative, negative 4 minus 3. Now tell me, when negative times with negative, I get a positive. Yes, very good. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Very good. Well done, students. Come on, well done. Very good so far. Tell me when my x is negative 3, what is my y? Come on, tell me. Yes, because negative and negative. This one I will teach you all in another class if you all are confused about it. Okay, next class. Negative, negative, positive, positive for those of you. Now, so don't worry and don't check. Come on. Instead of you worrying and typing long chat messages, how about we focus and you tell me the answer? If you don't get it, don't worry. We will do a second algebra next. Okay, next time. All right, now focus on here first. Tell me, when my x, yes, yeah, when my x is negative 3, what is my y? Come on, tell me, students. When my x is negative 3, what is my y? Who can tell me? Come on, come on, come on. You all can do it. Come on. When my x is negative 3, what is my y? So I'm going to use my equation, which is negative. Yes, thank you. Some of you, the ones who focus, get it. Don't worry, we will cover everything, even though if we have to have another class. Don't worry, my professor will handle it, okay? We are here to cover everything. So please relax. How many of you are getting the same answer? Now, let me do with you. Stop typing in the text box. Stop typing in the text box and please look at the screen. No, your answer is wrong. What answer are you telling me? Listen, when my x is negative 3, no, because of that. Okay, so negative 3 and minus 3. Again, I'm repeating. When my negative times with negative, what I get? Positive 3. Now 3, right? And minus 3, what am I going to get, students? Tell me what is the answer for the y there? Yeah, thank you. It's 0. So my y is 0. Yes, very good. Now you all got it. Well done. Now don't worry, we are going to go slowly. Okay? Now, tell me when my x is negative 2, what is my answer? Come on, tell me. When my x is negative 2, what is going to be my answer? Tell me for negative 2, we are right here now, students. Negative 2. When my x is negative 2, what is going to be the answer for my y? Please use the same way of substitution. Yes, correct. Some of you did right answers. Well done. So please, I need more answer. Only one answer so far. Come on, hit me up. I'm waiting. Well done, well done, well done. Some more answers, please. Well done, all the answers. Yes, well done. It is negative 1. Negative 1. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Very good. So negative 1. Well done. Yay, you all did right. I'm very, very happy. Okay, like I said, if you don't understand, it's okay. We take it slowly. All right? Now tell me, when my x is negative 1, then what is my answer? When my x is negative 1, what is my answer? Can you all do for me and tell me? I got one answer here already. Next of you. No, it's not going to be positive. Okay, now let me do with you all again, okay? Now, negative, right? Because negative x. I'm going to rewrite it again. Negative x minus 3. So substitute negative and negative 1 minus 3. What is my answer going to be? Tell me, for my y, when my x is negative 1. So negative, negative, I'm going to get positive 1 minus 3. What will I get? To those of you who told me the answers, well done. Negative 2. So I'm going to write here negative 2. Is that okay? Yes, very good to all students. Well done. Now, I think you all are getting there. Come on, we have 2 more. Can you all fill in and tell me what is the answer when my x is 0? What is my y? Yes, you are absolutely right. Now come, let's move on. When x 0, what is my y? Tell me on the chat box. I'm waiting, waiting, waiting. When my x is 0, what is my y? Yes, I have one answer. Come on, students, I'm waiting for you all. Y equals to negative x minus 3. So when my x is 0, well done, well done. Okay, very good. Yes, we have negative 3. Well done. And one last one. Who can do for me? Yes, minus 3. You are absolutely right. Now we have one last one. When our x is 1, y equals to? Tell me for this last one. Yes, very good. You are absolutely right. Fire tablet. Some more. I need more answers. I need more answers from the students. Don't follow your friends. Count yourself. No, it's not 2. How did you get 2? Substitute and count for me. It's not 2. You are doing wrong. Tell me, come on. Students, focus. Don't just hit the chat box. Focus. Negative x, negative 3. So negative x is going to be negative. It's a positive, right? So negative 1, negative 3. What is my answer going to be? Tell me, negative 1 minus 3. What is my answer going to be? Well done. Yes, yes, yes. I told you, take a paper beside you and write down like how I'm writing on your paper and count it for me. I guarantee you can get the answer. Well done. So negative 4. Now give a pat to yourself. You all got it finally. Yes, I do know that, but I was waiting for everyone. We know there are so many students in the class. We need to wait the answers from everyone, not only from one person, right? We need to give the chance for everyone to speak. Yes, very good. Now, well done. Okay, so once we have, okay, good. So students, just give me a second to check the chat box. Just give me one moment, okay? Just hold on, I'm right here. Wait, can you all hear me? Yeah, I accidentally clicked that. Wait, I'm right here. Just let me check. Hold on. Just let me check my chat box. Just give me a second, please. I'm right here, all right? Just give me a second. All right. So I'm back here. Okay, now, can you all see me, students? I'm right here again. All right. So listen. Okay. All right. Now tell me, is there anything you would like to ask me? Nope. Are you all able to understand how to find? Okay. So for today's class, we will stop here. Okay. Until further class. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. And I'm so sorry that because when we started with a little higher level and you all were actually lower level, so there was a little confusion there doing more advanced levels. So it's fine, we will start from the basic, and I hope you all understand. And I would like to announce to you all that we have for our next masterclass, which will be on Saturday. It's okay. No talking on the, it's fine, no talking on the chat, all right? So for our next master class, which will be, hold on students, let me just check. Just hold on, yeah, hang on right there. Hold on, all right, I'm right here. Okay, students, can you all see me? Okay, I'm so sorry. I was all right. So I have good news for you all. Okay, are you all ready? I'm going to announce our next master class, which is also going to be sponsored by MyProfsr. Our next master class will be same time on Saturday at 1 p.m. for mathematics, for our maths, okay? And we also have another master class which will be yes, I'm excited too, which will be starting next Sunday, this coming Sunday. Okay, so Saturday is our maths. Sure, sure, we will do that. Okay, just update on the admin. And on Sunday, we will be having our English master class for all levels. I will be preparing for all levels, and it will be at 11 a.m. Please do one thing. Log on to the MyProfsr and make your registration. Do your registration. All right. For Sunday, 11 a.m. and for Saturday, math. Now, please announce and let us know your level when you are registering so that we know what level you are and to avoid the confusion like today. Yes, and please do one more thing. I need to announce one more thing. Do not go off yet. Please announce this to all of your friends. No, don't leave yet. Please announce it to all of your friends. Bring in as many friends as possible. Get them registered. Call all your cousins, all your friends. English is going to be for all levels. Okay? So again, Saturday 1 p.m. math and Sunday 11 a.m. is going to be our English. So yes, get as many of your friends to come and join. The more the merrier, right? Yes, please call your best friends and all your friends, okay? Do your registration right now before your space is taken off. We have limited spaces, so bring in everyone faster, get it registered. All right. Yes, please tell your friends. I'm looking forward to seeing more friends next week. All right. So again, please tell your confusion please tell your level in the registration so that we know, okay, to avoid confusion. Like I said, today's class was prepared for an advanced level, and then we got to know you all were young. So if you all didn't understand the earlier one, I do apologize. We will make up for it. My professor team will take care of it. Don't worry, okay? For any of you who had the confusion. So students, I will see you all again next Saturday, 1 p.m. for maths and 11 a.m. for English. Again, don't forget, ring up all your friends, okay? Yes, same meeting code. Meeting codes all will be sent. Please register on the MyProfsr group. Registration has been sent. It's okay, you're year 2, you're year 1, or you are whatever year. Please bring all your friends, all years to come. Every year. I don't care. All the years can join together. So I'll see you all again next week. I'm looking forward. Please, quick registration is being posted on the chat there. Before you log off, please make your registration. Come on, do your registration and bring up all your friends to join. Like I said, the more, the merrier. Okay, bye students. See you all again Saturday 1 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. for English. All right, bye. See you all. Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye, students.